WAPA has found a solution to prevent rolling blackouts across the territory, but warns that power production might be less reliable because of it. Late on Tuesday, the Virgin Islands Water and Power Authority announced that it had successfully arranged a shipment of diesel, which would enable power production at the Randolph-Harley Power Plant in St. Thomas, as well as the Richmond plant on St. Croix. However, shifting operations to 100% diesel means relying on older power generation units, WAPA says, which may be less reliable than the propane-fueled Agricoast and Wärtsilä generators. These remain idle due to the impasse with Vitol, which suspended propane deliveries after WAPA failed to reach an acceptable agreement on paying down some $150 million in debt. The older diesel-powered units, according to WAPA, are overdue for maintenance, and as such, quote, this may add to its unreliability upon the transition. WAPA is appealing to the community for understanding and says, quote, all attempts are being made to ensure there are no territory-wide rolling blackouts and that our most vulnerable communities are prioritized. WAPA's reversion to 100% diesel for power generation purposes adds extra costs to the agency's bottom line, as diesel is currently more expensive than propane. It is also unclear exactly what this development means for the relationship between WAPA and Vitol, except that the parties have obviously not been able to resolve the dispute over the amount of WAPA's capital lease obligation to Vitol. Vitol had proposed a buyout offer of $140 million, following which WAPA would own the Vitol-built infrastructure for propane generation. But WAPA said no, because that $140 million would be in addition to the almost $80 million already paid under the lease agreement, over $40 million for operating the propane systems, and almost $400 million for the cost of the fuel itself. WAPA said it would seek alternative propane suppliers, but Tuesday's back to diesel announcement indicates that the search has yet to yield results.